Hey there. So, one of the most common questions I get from prop makers and users who need to repair props is what kind of glue they should use. Of course, no one should be without their hot glue gun. For general work and travel, I prefer a low temp mini glue gun with multi-temp glue sticks. Gorilla Glue makes a nice flavor of hot glue, which stays pliable a bit longer than most others and bonds quite well. But the most common debate I hear is, should I use E6000 or Superglue? And I say, why not both? Superglue is great for a quick bond, and it works really well on most plastics like ABS, PVC pipe, and so on. But E6000 is thicker, so it can fill in some gaps, and it bonds to different materials better, including PLA plastic from what I've seen. However, Bondo and other materials don't bond to the dry E6000, so it can be a pain to clean up outer edges where it leaks out as you work. Now, here are some tubes I've been using for a bit. It's always a victory to finish an E6000 tube before it dries out, and this one is well on its way one way or the other. Smaller tubes are safer if you're doing a little glue at a time. It's just not worth the cheaper per ounce big tubes if you aren't able to use basically half of it. So here's how I would glue up something like this photon sword hilt. It's a short length of PVC pipe with an ABS 3D print to hold a 9-volt battery in the base. First, put dabs of the E6000 glue on the inside of the pipe, making sure that they're mostly on the inner surface. You can wipe off anything that looks like it's too far out on the rim, since we want to keep all of that on the inner surfaces. Next, we add dabs of superglue to the print, mostly in the corner between the top and inside of the pipe. You don't have to be too accurate here. If the superglue leaks out, it can be sanded easily. And finally, we put the parts together, rotating them back and forth a little bit to help the glue spread, then hold it for a few seconds. Superglue bonds in a few seconds, so you can put the part aside while the E6000 cures more completely. You can handle the item in about 15 minutes for Bondo or sanding, but be sure to let it cure for a full 2 days before really rough handling.